Hospitals are supposed to be the last place you want to end up if you're a fan of the paranormal. But these hospitals are so haunted they've had to shut their doors. Here are the top 10 most haunted hospitals that are now closed. Number 10. Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Built in 1910, this Tennessee sanatorium was meant to treat 250 patients, but quickly became overcrowded. It was here for 50 years, and during that time, tuberculosis claimed the lives of an estimated 63,000 people. The sanatorium closed its doors in 1961 and is now open for tours where visitors have reported hearing voices, seeing shadows, and feeling cold spots. No. 9. Transillinger Hospital. Back in 1908, this hospital in Pittsburgh was the first of its kind, a place where veterans of the Spanish-American War could receive treatment for their illnesses and injuries. But it didn't take long for the staff to realize that the building they were working in was haunted. Patients would be moved to different rooms only for the ghosts to follow them. Eventually, the hospital had to be abandoned, and now paranormal investigators come here to try and make sense of the ghost sightings. Number 8. Danvers State Hospital. What began as a 12-building complex in Massachusetts soon became a sprawling 74-building labyrinth. By the 1990s, the hospital was severely understaffed, and the high number of violent patients meant that it was unsafe for anyone. Today, urban explorers can visit the grounds, which are said to be haunted by former patients who died here. Number 7. Penhurst State School and Hospital. In 1908, this institution in Pennsylvania was opened to house the state's mentally ill and disabled population. Conditions were so bad that by the 1980s, it was deemed unconstitutional. The hospital was then transformed into a museum where visitors can see the horrific conditions that the patients endured, and also possibly interact with the ghosts that are said to roam the halls. Number 6. Rolling Hills Hospital. Opened in 1928, this California hospital saw its fair share of tragedy. When the hospital was demolished in 1987, the bodies of 65 people were found buried on the grounds. Visitors to the site have reported hearing screams in the night and seeing apparitions of former patients and staff. Number 5. East Tennessee State Hospital. This hospital in Johnson City started out as a small cottage in 1840, before being expanded to a full-fledged hospital in 1889. As the years went on, more and more bodies were found buried on the hospital grounds. Some dating back to the early 1900s. To this day, visitors have reported seeing ghosts and hearing disembodied voices on the property. Number 4. Nevada State Hospital. Opened in 1865, this hospital in Nevada was originally meant to house Confederate soldiers. But after they were released, the building was used for other purposes, including housing criminals and mental patients. It was here for over 100 years, and during that time, there were many deaths. Some say the hospital is haunted by former patients and staff members. No. 3. Bloomingdale Asylum. Opened in 1828, this New York asylum was meant to be a place of healing for the mentally ill. But after a series of scandals and tragedies, it closed its doors in 1934. Today, the building is a museum, and visitors have reported hearing screams, seeing apparitions, and feeling strange sensations while on the grounds. No. 2. St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Opened in 1855, this Washington, D.C. hospital was originally meant to house patients with mental illness and those who had been injured while serving in the U.S. military. It was here for over 100 years, and during that time, thousands of people died. Today, the hospital is still open, but it's said to be haunted by former patients and staff members. Number 1. The Retreat. Originally built in 1836, this North Carolina hospital was meant to be a place of healing for the mentally ill. But after a series of scandals and tragedies, it closed its doors in 1974. Today, the building is a museum, and visitors have reported seeing ghosts, hearing disembodied voices, and experiencing unexplained phenomena. Which of these hospitals would you dare to visit? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like these. See you next time.